I think this is a video of me trying to justify my shopping addiction. I don't really know what this video is about, but you know uh, how you can harness addiction. So some people do good things. Like I know that I've been addicted to yoga before, or people are addicted to eating healthy, or addicted to some kind of fitness in any way. And this is a good way to harness. And I think I do harness my addictions in a good way. I said in my last video that I think my addiction is more fear of missing out than it is a shopping addiction. But right before I'm recording this, I started reading some articles, started watching some YouTube videos on addiction, and it does seem like I have a shopping addiction. Like, okay, let's see if I can justify these purchases. Like I said, most of it is fear of missing out, but look at some really good stuff. So the dollar store in Canada is called the Dollarama. They just added a tier, so they put up the price to $5. So what this means is that they're getting in more expensive items, and they're marking them at $5 or below. So it's like you're 5 and below in the States. But when I see something that's a really good deal, I can't. You know what? There is criteria, though. Like I say that, like it has to be a really good deal, but it also has to be something that I really want, like something that I've looked for before, or something. Yeah, it's. I don't usually pick. I don't. There are lots of great deals for things. I mean, did I need to get all of the? Did I need to get any of this stuff? I would. The answer is no. If I'm being perfectly honest, none of this stuff I need. Like, I need to buy food. I need to save my money and, pay off my bills. And uh, let's go. Let's. I guess this bowl this bowl is something that I bought at a thrift store. It's an antique bowl, and I did not find it this time. However, I do have to go back here because I don't have everything that I bought in the past few weeks, but I have the latest stuff and the highlights. And okay, here's something that I never find at the dollar store. And there have been times in my life where I have searched for 100% cotton blankets, quilts, mats, towels, and socks. It's really hard to find these things sometimes, and I'm a naturalist, and it's really important to me. Drop cloths, which I do get drop cloths at the dollar store. I've been waiting forever for them, but that was the last tier that they got canvas drop cloths in, which I use for everything. So I have bought a lot of those things. I found this I have been so against carpets and mats my whole entire life. I don't know. I just thought they get in the way. They capture more dust and get more dirty. But I do like something at the foot of my bed, or I have this big rug. I'm sitting on it right now. That I'm something to wipe my feet off. Before you get into bed, just in case there's dust or crumbs or crud or some lint, something on your feet. Of course, there's stuff sticking to the bottoms of your feet. So, yes, a nice mat to, brush my feet off. And then I guess I don't find it hard. I also struggle with bath mats. I think it's because I always have food in my bathroom too. And sometimes I drop stuff, and I like to have all white linens and towels and everything. So sometimes they get stained and stuff. But what I have found also is that, and then bath mats are usually more plushy and they wear out and stuff. And of course, mine have to be 100% cotton because I don't like the feel of synthetic fibers touching my skin at all. I've never found anything that's 100% cotton. I mean, I found like shopping tote bags, unbleached natural cotton shopping bags and stuff like that, and I would always buy something like that. But I found this mat and it's black. So I thought, and it was $5, which is kind of an expensive price, but I would never find a, and then I thought I could use it for a bath mat. I don't know if I want to use black though. I do have black accents in my place though. I don't know. That was a mistake. Well, see, I bought this because I'd never seen anything this quality at the dollar store, like the kind of thing that I like, all natural, very rustic, hand woven, nice, and it's one of my colors that I haven't. So I bought it, but then I found this 100% throw cotton throw blanket in this, like, I wouldn't say this is a vintage pattern. I would say that it's more of an ethnic pattern, which kind of, I would say that it's vintage ethnic, and it's my, again, my colors, all natural colors and stuff. It's a huge 100% cotton blanket. There's been times that I needed a blanket, and I do have things that I settle on. I have like a Mexican blanket, your traditional, I don't know, beach Mexican blanket. And then I bought a wool blanket not too long ago. I feel you can never have too many blankets because, you might have to cuddle up or something. Anyway, $5. I have looked for blankets and not been able to find one for, say, under $50. Seriously, like, to find one that's 100% cotton, it's a old-fashioned kind of print, something that this is a really nice blanket for $5, and I wouldn't even care. I didn't know if there was imperfections in it, but it's the kind of thing that I wouldn't even care. Wabi sabi, like, come on. And then the thing about the Dollarama is they'll get one box of this that'll go to one store. Then they'll get another pattern that goes to another store. And with toys, which we're getting into that soon, they'll get one case of one figure, one action figure or doll to one store. And then another store. So I have to go all over the city. See, that's the FOMO thing. So I don't know what other action figure is going to be there. I don't know what other toy I'm missing out on. Fear of missing out. So I have to go to the store, and then I have to check other stores, but then I also have to check Walmart to see if they got anything new. And I'm really good about not buying stuff. I don't have to. I'm not like, I know that some people who have shopping addictions have to go out and they have to buy something, like they have to come home with something. That's not me. I just have to find a deal. It has to be, usually I have to get it on sale, unless it's something that I really want. But that's something that is not a shopping addiction, when you buy something that you would buy no matter what the price is. But I can't afford to buy anything right now. I should be doing a no-buy challenge, and I thought I was doing a no-buy challenge, but this Dollarama thing. Anyway, here's another color. So also, I would say that this one is more, let's just open it. You can't take things back also to the Dollarama. Once you buy them, they're yours. You can't return them or exchange them. Probably if you put up a stink, somebody would let you exchange them. But they don't do refunds or anything. I don't know. This is, again, it's a nice, like, what is it? It's almost houndstooth. I don't know what you call a zigzag pattern. But, oh yeah, it looks even better far away. Oh yeah, opened up. Like, I thought it looked a little too reproduction, too home sensey, too winners. But no, this is just a nice 100% cotton, versatile throw, cold winter months. I mean, it's spring now. I don't need this. I mean, it was cold last night. I don't want to put it on me, though, until I wash it. So that's the kind of thing that happens, okay? So I don't know. And this might be a good tie-in. These things, can I show you that? These things were at the Dollarama years and years ago, and I had bought all kinds of them. I put them on cabinets that I built as handles, and I had so many of them, and I thought I still had them. I don't know, one of my girlfriends made me throw them out because I accumulate so much stuff, and I don't know, sometimes they would say that they don't want them, and then they talk me into it. Like I am really good at letting go of stuff, but I missed these, and I loved these, and I could not believe that they were from the Dollarama. They were from the dollar store. And this was a long time ago. This was years ago. I thrifted these, though. I recognized them, though, because I owned so many of them, and I wanted them. A couple years ago, when I started putting my lanterns up there, I did find more basic ones, and I guess that it's fine. I'm okay with that. The ones that I did get. But I did hold one up, and I still don't have 7 of them, which I would need for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 of them for that unit. But when I saw them at the thrift store, did I pay? I probably paid. No, I still paid less than I would have paid for these at the dollar store. They didn't know they were from the dollar store. Anyway, they look antique. They're totally turn of the century or before, and that is my jam. I like that. I don't even care that they're reproductions, because they're wrought iron and they're done right and they're beautiful. And I might have another one. Yes, you know what? I know I do. I have at least one that I found, and I have it somewhere. I have to go through. I did a video on here where I showed you my collection of knickknacks, and that's something that comes up for me. Is like, when you go to those HomeSense and Winners and Marshalls stores, and they have those fake decor, like pseudo decor, like they don't have any meaning. Like, I do have a lot of stuff like that, but every single piece that I have is like, it means, it's not just to fill a space. It's because I really like stoneware pottery, and that's getting out of hand here. But I did buy this. This is my favorite piece right there. I bought this piece because it's an expensive piece. I just bought these. I think they're antique medicine bottles, turn of the century, 1800s. That's what I think they are. And then some other little tiny stoneware. I'll show you that stuff later. These I bought. I mean, I am a minimalist, despite what people think. I only have one set of cutlery that I use. I don't have anything but I bought these because, I mean, they're kind of perfect. They have a straw. I never use a straw, but they have a straw and a straw cleaner, chopsticks, fork, knife, and spoon, all made of wood, wrapped in a natural cotton baggie. Like, I can't. So, I mean, I could take this with me to have little lunches, or they would just be good when I'm doing mukbangs and I'm just eating from natural. This is what I would love to, like, either my antique silverware that I love eating from, which, I mean, I do have, I only have one set out, but I do have I guess I have a set of 4 that I bought, and I would have hauled that on here, so you know that I'm lying. But I think I only have I only have one knife. That's it. The set only came with one knife. But I do have an older set that's newer. I have the set that it's too hard to explain. Maybe we'll get into that one day. Anyway, I bought 2 of these. I'll take the sleeve off of this. They're just all natural things. Even if I don't use them now, think about this. One day I get all my shit together, right? And I want to, pack a picnic and take some chick on a date. How cute is that I have these ready? Of course, I have to wash these bags and wash everything. Don't eat from these things without washing everything first. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was thinking about that today. I wish I could just eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I don't think I could do that on my date. But then I got stuff, Dollarama stuff, diorama stuff. So, I mean, I'll get into more. If you subscribe to my toy channel, I am going to concentrate on dioramas And that's why I got stuff like that and glue for craft projects, because I'm really going gun-ho here, and my channel is going to switch over to just 1/6 scale diorama building furniture and stuff, because that's what I like to do the most. And my channel needs a switch, and that could be fun. That could be the answer. Of course, I'm still going to review toys and stick them in there, but I don't have to buy as many toys and have fun making stuff. I think that's a good plan. Collecting. So part of this obsession and part of this addiction is collecting. And the first thing that you could ever collect was cards. And sometimes it makes me happy, and it kind of was like, I'd have like collect baseball cards and stuff as a kid, and other music cards, and Panini. Was that what they're called? Sticker sets and stuff. Like, having complete sets. Like, when I buy a toy or something, I need to get the whole collection. That's an OCD thing. I need to have complete sets. When you buy packs of cards, it's like you're getting the full collection of cards. And this is something. These are Eames House of Cards. I have these this is like a MoMA thing. And I don't know, it's just really great design, and I've been interested in this for like all my life. It's just really good art, and this kind of is what triggered me collecting cards. I mean, you're supposed to, so they have little grooves that you can stick them in each other, and you can put them on display. But I just wanted to look at the pictures. I mean, the bigger set, that's big cards. I do have that. I don't have a place to have it on display though, so I just have it on my bookshelf in the box. It's really hard to explain. I can. Anyway, this reminds me of collecting cards. And I mean, I'm not watching hockey and baseball right now. So I collect, like, I don't know, like, these are Mexican cards, and I just really like the pictures. I find the artwork inspirational. I love these Eames images, and I do find those all inspirational. So every once in a while, I will buy cards, and then even like old Clue character games. Sometimes just flipping through this stuff, and this is something that's contained, and something that I can collect, just cool collector cards and stuff. So every once in a while, Monopoly cards, things come up. Oh, these are from my bags. That's another thing that I like to collect. Those bags, those backpacks. And I got 3 of them, and I'm obsessed, and I can't stop thinking about them, and I want to get every style of bag that they make from this company. And I think it's a good thing to do, because you use the same bag every day, you will wear it out. But if you use a different bag every day, I tend to use the same bag every day though. But yeah, so if you draw it out over more and more bags, then you have all these nice bags that stay. They don't get worn out. I talked about that before. Anyway, so that is the jam behind this. But I also have this toy paraphernalia, all this propaganda that comes with the toys, and I need to put it into binders like this. And I found this at the Dollarama. Like, most of the stuff. Well, yeah, most of the stuff is from the Dollarama. This was something, when I started modeling, this would have been the best portfolio I could have ever found, and I was searching everywhere. And for me, I had to, like, I really tried to get a really nice portfolio, because I wanted one to put my pictures in. This would have been the perfect one, and I can't believe that it was only $5, because I was paying $20, $30 to get a book like this. I don't know. I thought inflation was supposed to make things more expensive. I can't believe that. Anyway, now I use this for toy propaganda. So anytime I get some kind of instructions or sticker sheet, I will save it and stick it in here, and I flip through. And apparently this is a really long video. Oh yeah, and I'll show you. like here's a box that I have a whole drawer of stuff that I still don't have organized, and then the stuff that I have organized already is all like not categorized together. So, I mean, organizing is something that collecting and organizing, like just little things like this that I want to keep. I want to put them in the books, in the binders, and I want to save it because I love the packaging. It tells you what the characters' names are on. It's like collector cards and stuff. So I don't save all the boxes. It's just the pieces, the boxes, and the toys that mean the most to me. Which, should I segue into this? No, because we still have more. So sometimes the sheets are bigger. Sometimes, so I do have a 8.5 by 14 binder. A hint there, if you're looking for a binder like that, get binders at thrift stores or get photo albums from thrift stores because they're always cheaper and they're usually brand new. Sometimes, especially with photo albums, if you're looking for a photo album, definitely thrift it. Most of the ones that I find are sealed. Anyway, I need sometimes the instructions are too big for these pages and they're all hanging out of the side, or I have to fold them in two and I can't really see all the stuff on them, so it's not as fun or easy to flip through it. So I got these sheet protectors for my 8.5 by 14 for those bigger instructions and stuff so that I can flip through and be happy. And then I bought 4 of these. Maybe I should have bought more. There were more in different colors, but I am going to take things out of my binders. I'm going to categorize all of the toys. And do I have that? Oh, I don't have the... I guess this was a good example, but I do have my Masters of the Universe comic books. Look so good in those things. Okay. But then things like this happen. So these were at Dollar Tree, and I don't know. This is the toy thing. These are only they're only $1 though. All of this dollar stuff though adds up. I mean, $1.50 in Canada. So I mean that's money I shouldn't spend. What am I going to do with baby flashcards? But the images are so cute. Fisher-Price is my favorite toy company. And I don't know, there's cute little monkeys. I can't. And then, I mean, there's a cute little monkeys on. Hey, there's a cute little monkey on every single one of these. And then I can't look at them. Most people can do this. Most people can say, okay, I'm going to just choose one, right? I need to get the whole set. So I had to make sure I got one of each pack. And you know what? If they didn't have all of them, I could have stopped myself from not getting any because I couldn't get the whole set, or I would have to trace around town until I found the whole complete set, which is what I'm doing with some Hot Wheels that are at the Dollarama. I couldn't find the whole set. I found 1 or 2 at one store and 1 or 2 at another store, but I won't even buy those because I don't know I'll get the complete set. What if I'm just missing one? It would drive me crazy until I'd have to turn to eBay and buy it for $40 so I could complete the set. Something like that. I bought these cards from Toys R Us, and they were like on clearance, and it was the only pack, and it was like hidden under some books or something. So it was just really weird for me to find this. And then I price checked it, and it was like $3. And I thought that this would make a good video. I have actually bought all kinds of cards with special questions on them and stuff. Like, I don't know, they're like games or stuff or thoughtful questions that I thought if I ever had problems, it's really uncomfortable for me to sit on the floor here. If I ever had problems making a video, obviously I don't have any problems talking. Hopefully things aren't too messy in there. I shouldn't draw attention to that. I know that I have my recycling ready and my garbage ready to take out, so they're in the middle of the floor. So if you can see a mess back there, that's what that is. these. This is, okay, showed you these books, showed you the crafting, showed you I didn't show you, oh, I was supposed to remember, oh, this was $3 at Amazon. This is kind of a mistake, but I'm keeping it because it's $3. It is going to make things easier. But then I was looking, oh, I don't like that. I don't want denting things. I found out that a cup of oatmeal was the perfect measurement. So I was going to buy a cup, and I looked at the ones at the dollar. I did look at the ones at the Dollarama. I thought, the glass one I'm going to drop on the ground, and my floor's tile, and it's going to smash. I mean, and it wasn't antique enough. Like, I would risk it. Like, I wasn't looking at the thrift stores for an old-fashioned measuring cup. But then I saw this on Amazon, and it's metal, and it was only $3. And I can scoop this into the bag of oatmeal and get the perfect portion. I mean, I also know since I'm kind of looking into counting calories now, I am counting calories now, but I'm not really counting calories. But I'm trying to be aware of what calories are. And also, it's the perfect portion to go with the can of pineapple that I put the oatmeal together with. So scoop this, no cooking necessary. I love that I can have a meal without cooking. However, it doesn't end at a meal. Usually, should we get into this? Usually what I do is I work all day, so intermittent fasting, great, and I did so good today, guys. Like, I'm mad at myself because I didn't put anything on eBay. I didn't make any videos, but I actually took and sorted everything that I didn't want on my floor or in this room. I mean, there's lots more stuff, but anything that really didn't have to be in this room right now, I threw it on my bed. And after I did that, and I cleared everything up, and then I took it all and put it away. There's actually those 3 baskets and bowls that are still over there. I thought that was going to be the video I was going to do today. And I saved that for you. So I guess I am going to be doing that in another video. I'm going to look into those baskets, and we're going to see where they're going to go. I don't really want to contend with them because I said this in other videos. It's this unit back here has all of the things that I use and storage and everything should be. I want everything that I use in life to fit on that huge shelving unit. It should be able to fit. It's not going to. I'm over. This is a great find. I'm going to use this. I don't have to. I considered returning it for $3. Oh yeah, because I found this little nesting bowl that I had. So I have this set of nesting bowls that I put, extra food in it, or I don't know if I open like nuts or something. Anyway, they're glass takeout containers. They nest into each other. The last one is a cup, and I saw on the bottom that they actually had measurements on them. But it's kind of difficult because it doesn't have a handle or anything on it. So, and I've been dumping the oatmeal in the cup, in the bowl that anyway, it wasn't really a measuring cup. And I don't have to have a plastic measuring cup because this is really important to me too. And so I don't usually buy anything that's not a piece of art. I want everything I buy. See, everything I buy is intentional. This is another reason why I'm not sure if I have a shopping addiction, because I won't buy just an ordinary measure. I was looking at measuring cups. Sometimes if I need something, we all do this, but I do it less than most people because I know that most people have a lot of plastic things hanging around. So I was going to buy that $1.25 plastic measuring cup, but then I said, no, you know what? I'll wait for the perfect thing. I have something in my kitchen that has measurements on it, so I don't have to. There's plastic cups or tumblers or things, so I didn't really have to. But this ease of use, I have very few kitchen products. We'll do this. My kitchen items that I own, and I do have some stuff that I I hoard, or what can you say that? I have a hope chest. I have hope chests of different things. I guess these blankets fit into that. This is just something that I know that I had to grab. I had to get it while I could. This is not a minimalist trait. This is what they tell you not to do when you're a minimalist. But it's one of the rules that I don't agree with. I will stockpile things that I've been looking for my whole life, that are really important to me, that hold value. I really am justifying these things, and I'm believing myself. And it's totally true. This is something that is time. This is almost perfect. Like, is it almost perfect? Yeah. There's yeah. I don't know how to describe that. I guess I'm not sure that people have the ideals that I do. It's not perfect, but it's almost perfect. But sometimes things can be in that. See this chest? See this blanket? See how good they look together? That's not even a chest. Armoire, whatever that item, the cabinet, that's not perfect. I changed the handles on it to make it a little more perfect. These two things go together. They still fit because they're good enough. And they look amazing together because they both have that kind of Indian vibe going on. Anyway, I don't really like a worldly environment, but I do like an all natural. So all natural wood, all natural fibers. I don't buy every antique bowl I have. This also kind of fits in. This is not my perfect antique bowl either. After I have bought this, I have found my most recent antique bowl. I don't eat out of this. I use it to throw things in because they could be lead because it is so old. Whole other. Anyway, I had to get the whole set of these figures, and I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't know if it was a mistake. I keep going back and forth. But when these came out, these figures, this isn't the first series either, which the completist in me can do something like I can get the first series, right? And then I don't have to worry about it. I wanted to collect all of these. They made so many of these, but they're done in a retro style. The cards are beautiful. My justification here was that they were $5 each, which not cool because of when you get every single one of them, the price adds up. But when I look at them, they're beautiful. Like, isn't it funny that it's the opposite? The toys are my pop art, the toys are my art, but I do want to have them separate. I like to put them away and bring them out or have them on display in a certain area. But I can't be surrounded by this all the time. But I freak out over this beautiful design. They have collector cards on them. I don't think I'm going to be opening. They're done in retro. I'm telling you why I like these. Maybe you're not a toy person. Maybe you don't even know about my toy channel. I review toys. I wanted to buy these. I never could. It is a full set from. It's a full set from, I don't know, some series, right? And it's all that they had. I did run around to a few other Dollar M's to see because they could have gotten other sets at other stores. But if these were the Star Wars ones that are done in the same that they make now, and I have to, every time I find the Star Wars ones, I do wait for them to go on sale, but I have to buy all of the ones that are done in the retro style of Star Wars. They're just so... They're retro, they're colorful, they're hunky and chunky, and they're everything I like in a toy. So that was a pretty good justification. Like I can't believe they're $5. Like these things, this is This is worth over $20. Quite no problem. This is $20 in Canada. To get it for $5 is crazy. Am I crazy? The question is, am I crazy? This is kind of what we'll be talking about in an upcoming video. This is something that these shorts are the most beautifully designed short. These are perfection. When there's something, there couldn't be a more perfect pair of shorts. A natural cotton border on this jersey short. This is perfect. They're from Kilmonaco. I bought them years ago. I think I bought them in a size small. Yeah, sometimes they're in a size small because there's nothing I like worse than having baggy, it stretches out. That's something I have to address that in the other video. We will be talking about that a lot because I have a lot of jersey and it all stretches out and it drives me crazy. All of the cotton, I'm a natural guy. You know, polyester doesn't stretch out, but cotton stretches out all the time. It drives me crazy. I don't know if it's the quality. I'm not buying good enough quality. Should I buy designer jersey? I don't know. Anyway, these are perfect. And I kept them, and I pulled them out of when I was in one of my later updates of me trying to get rid of stuff. I pulled these out, but you know what? I tried them on, and they look horrible. And that's what I want to. They spark joy. They do all the tricks. I want to keep them. I kind of have some sweaters that I bought that I don't ever wear, but I could wear them. You know what? And they don't look so bad on. But I bought them because they're just beautiful hand-knit sweaters that I would put in a frame or just have hanging around my house. They could be intentional. I could throw that sweater. If I had that sweater, I could put that sweater. That sweater could be a decoration in my living room. And I could be, and it would be sitting there. And I could actually use it if I was there and it was winter and it was chilly. If I used my living room, whole other story. That castle, that 16, yeah, it is a 1600 home in Montreal that I was trying to manifest. I decided that that's all a scam. It's a manifestation. Manifestation in general isn't really a scam. I mean, I have manifested this life that I'm living, so I know that manifesting works, but I'm not going to be able to manifest that castle. And it's not because I'm saying that. Believe me. If you could will something happening from wishing and dreaming and believing and truly believing, I'd be living in a castle. These look horrible on. I don't know if I should show you. Maybe I'll show you. No, I'm not going to show you. I don't feel like showing you. I just ate a lot of food. I might look fat. You know what? I'm going to do it. How often is that? Okay. They're looking pretty nice in the camera, but they're just too tight. What do you think? Do they look good? I can't wear them outside. I don't know why I think it's because they might look better. I don't know. I can't see the footage. I think that I think when you see my whole body, they look bad, but maybe they look. I'm saying that they look good. I'm saying that I see that they look good, and then I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, I'm getting rid of them. I'm looking at the camera. Okay, now I'm questioning getting rid of them because I liked how they looked, but okay. Out of all of these stoneware items that I have, these two, I love these two, are favorite. Which includes this other one here. And this is one that I just took out of my donation pile because I had dropped it and shipped it. But I don't really care. That doesn't bother me. And then I just bought these and they were really cheap. They were like 4 for $1. So I bought 2 packs. And I have no reason for them. But they're just rudimentary. I don't know how old they are. Maybe they're newer, but they are really like primitive. So I think they're old. I don't have a purpose for them. I just think they're beautiful. And a new insulator done in my favorite colors. As you can see, the tones are the same. Just no purpose, but definitely intentional. My grandfather worked for the telephone company. It does mean something to me. And then these things. So, do you know what these bottles are from? Maybe they're something specific that I don't know. But to me, they look like they were probably, I don't know, for some reason I feel insulin, and I feel like they were, because they had no labels on them or something, and they're all the same, and they definitely look like old-fashioned medicinal bottles too. So maybe they're not old-fashioned. They're at least, if they're not from turn of the century, I mean, they really look deco. So they're at least from the 20s. I don't know if I could say they're at least from the 50s. They're at least from the 60s. But they could be, they look 50s. They also look 20s. And they also look 1800s. So none of that really matters. I have no purpose for these. I could get a little flour and put it in. I won't be doing that. I could find a purpose for these one day. They're beautiful. It's a natural glass, natural, beautiful. If I didn't just live in my room, they could have a great purpose in my nice castle house that I will have one day. And it's all up to you. So please like and subscribe to this video. Hopefully you'll see me in the next video get rid of stuff instead of keeping stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is getting too cluttered.